This is a Permobil M300 power chair. This power chair was used for about 6 months. It has 137 miles, so it's in really good shape. It's fully loaded. It has the 8-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric legs. It also has other features which I'm going to cover as I go along. So the first thing I want to show you is all the features can be worked through the joystick or through the switch box. I like to use the switch box, it's quicker for me. So if I push this button here, you will see the seat lift going up, okay? The seat lift will start at 22 inches. By the time it's all the way up at 8 inches, you'll be at 30 inches. By the time it's all the way up, you'll be at 30 inches. So you can see how smooth that is. So the seat is elevated to 30 inches. You can actually see the seat actuator pulse right there. That's your seat lift right there. We've got 14-inch solid tires, no air in these tires. Caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You have an anchor point here, another anchor point here. You have 2 on each side, so you have 4 anchor points. You have the suspension back here on both sides. Great suspension. It can be adjusted by turning this ring right here. All right? So, also, you've got 2 motors on this chair. Let me move this up so you can see. You can see the reflectors in the front. These are the end of the motors. The motors go from the front to the middle of the wheel. This is called a mid-wheel drive. If I wanted to push this chair right now, there's no way I could push it. But if I turn the power off, and there's a lever on top of the motor, if I push it out towards me, the wheel is unlocked. Okay? You have to do both sides, do both motors, back in gear, then turn your power on. The reason you want the power off, even if you're in neutral and you have the power on, you might get some resistance with the electric motors. So right now we've covered the base and we've covered also the 8-inch seat lift. The next thing we're going to show you is the electric tilt. But first, I'm going to show you, this is called a swing away joystick. It's on the right hand side. If you're left-handed, we can transfer all this to the left side with no problem at all. So this is called a swing away joystick. The next feature is the electric tilt. The tilt is when the base right here goes back. When you have a tilt, the legs in the back will go together with the tilt. So these are not moving, but because the whole seating is being tilted, everything goes out at one time. This is called the electric tilt. And we'll see how far back it goes. Here we go. The next thing I'm going to show you are the electric legs. So these electric legs are adjustable. Right now, we can let them out a little bit more if we have to. So if you're 5 feet tall or if you're 6'2", we can adjust these legs for you. So if you needed some circulation, this would be the extreme way of doing it. And of course, if you're sitting in here, these will not be coming down. So if you needed some circulation, you could be halfway tilted. This would be halfway here. And you still have your legs higher than your body. So if I bring the seat back, the tilt back down to about here, we still have our feet. You still be able to have circulation without being extremely tilted. So far we've covered the 8-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric legs. The last function we have on this chair is the electric recline, which is the back. So now, this is the electric recline. That's the back going back by itself. That's called electric recline. So if you were laying down in your chair right now, in this chair, let's see how far back it goes. So it's pretty much a full recline. Yes, it is. So this is what it would look like if you're fully reclined in this power chair. Okay? I'm going to bring the legs back down and I'm going to hit 2 buttons here at once. If you want to bring the back up and the legs down all at one time, you can do it through the joystick with one button. Now if you're going to be outside driving this chair, make sure your legs are always out at least that far out. You want to get a little clearance under there so you won't hit any curb or any cracks in the sidewalk. Okay? So I'm going to turn the chair around. We're going to look at the front. The seat on here is 16 by 22. 16 wide, 22. So it's a very deep seat. We can adjust the seat. If you want an 18D by 18, whatever measurements you want, we can adjust the seat for you. These are flip-up arms. The foot plates do flip up. So if you exit the chair, you can bring the legs all the way in under the chair, like I'm doing now. And you can exit with almost nothing under the chair, right there. So if you're in the house and you want to make the chair turn in a really good turning circle in the house, you can put the foot plates right there. Now you put it all the way down, and you can have a really good. So if I turn in a circle, you can see how nice that turns. This is called a mid-wheel drive, so because the drive wheels are in the middle, this chair will turn in its own length. So I can do this all day long without moving. So again, if you're going to be outside, bring your legs out so they're out more. You want to elevate a little bit. And you can also tilt the seat up a little bit right here. So if I'm tilting the seat, that would give you a little bit more height under your legs also, without losing any speed. Okay? So now when you charge this chair, you will take your charger right here, and you'll plug it right below the joystick right here. And as soon as the lights go to full, you're fully charged. You don't have to worry about overcharging your chair. As soon as it's full, the charger will recognize it, will stop charging automatically. One more thing about the chair, the back. The back of the chair, just scrape my wall. The back of the chair, we've got reflectors here, but right here is a power button right here. So if you want to, when we ship these chairs, we always turn the power off right here. So you would come here to turn the power back on when you receive your chair. These cylinders here, you can turn them and they adjust the tilt of the arm on both sides. So depending what side you're on, this is where you adjust the tilt of the arm. The headrest is fully adjustable. You can see all the adjustments. So as I said, this chair takes 2 batteries. You'll get about 13 miles on a battery charge. That all depends what kind of surface you're on. If you're going uphill, the weight of the user, but roughly you might get more than 13, you might get less than 13 miles. That's with new batteries, but you should be able to ride this chair all day long and have fun with it. So if you're looking for a chair, this one's used about 6 months. It's got 137 miles, 8-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, swing away joystick, flip up arm, anchor point, solid tires. Fantastic chair with the best ride there is on the market. You may want to look at this one. This is a really nice power chair. So this is the M300. It was used for about 6 months, 137 miles on it. No problem to the grass. Great suspension. 6.4, 6.5 miles an hour top speed. 6.5 miles an hour. So it's a pretty fast chair. It's very quiet, as you can see. Very nice chair.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.